How well she introduced me, right? Whether I am special or not, I am feeling special. So good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to see kids, right? On the learning curve. Did they teach you that? Did they tell you rather than teaching? How many percent goes to a content in a speech? Anyone knows it? Did they tell you in a speech, content is so much percent in a speech?
No,
Any guesses?
no, but my parents told me that content is the most important.
Lovely. Can we hear it? Sometimes what we think in the survey is totally different, right? There was a lot of survey conducted across speakers. So many speakers thought, what is important in a speech? So after a lot of surveys, a lot of brain racking, they came to conclusion, content is only 7% of your speech. How much percent?
7%.
Then what is the rest? 93.
The rest 93% is the way you express yourself in your body language and your gestures.
Can we give it You know, 38% goes to your voice. The way you put your voice out. How you modulate your voice. How you raise your voice. Okay? How you express sadness, happiness through your voice. 38%. What is the rest? 55%. Body language. Right? So when 55% of your speech is coming through your body language, it's called non-verbal. Without even telling anything, you can express. Right? With your hand, face, and posture. So we will divide this body language into posture, facial expression, and gestures. Right? What is facial expression? Can you tell what is facial expression? You again? Yeah?
Facial expression is that whenever you're telling something, you should raise your face in that expression. If you're telling something sad, should be sad. If you're telling something happy, you should be happy. Like that, so that your audience really knows that you're feeling those things.
Wonderful, wonderful. She's master in everything, right? Something that the message coming through your face or facial expression is called facial expression. Simple. When you're sad, what do you do? You sulk. Your face is so sad. When people see you, they understand that you're not in a good mood. When you're happy, what happens? Smile.
Yeah, excited.
Your face becomes bright, right? Your eyes widen.
Dimples.
Huh? Yeah, when you're frightened, what happens? Then, what happens when you see something which is shocking? Shock comes out of your face, right? Shocks. You can show you're shocked, you're afraid, you're happy, you're sad in your face. Without even talking, right? Without even uttering a word. You can show all this through your face. And while you're speaking, if you can add this with your facial expression, the message comes out and reaches the audience better, right? That is facial. Now on the posture. When you're speaking, if you don't stand properly or if you don't stand upright, what happens if you stand like this? Will you like? Right? No, if I stand like this, will you like?
No, it's people.
More than what I am talking, you will be just saying what you will do next. Will you fall down or, right? So your content or your message is diluted. The audience will leave away the message that is coming to them, and they will rather look at what you will do, will you fall down, right? And when you don't stand properly, there is a chance that you will be dancing here, right? Right? So it's always good that you stand upright with your feet. Just look at my feet. 1 feet apart, slightly the toes pointed outward, right? Not inward. If it is like this, you can't move, right? So if you stand like this, when you want to tell something, you can move. It helps your body movement, right? The posture should be like where it can help to move sidewards. If you want to go this side, you can also go. You take a turn and walk also, and come back and stand here. The best position is to stand like this. To convey one point, you can go towards your audience and back. If you want to say last year, one step back. The body language also tells. In the olden days, you can take one step back. It also conveys that you are going to the yesteryears. In future, see your body. If you want to tell some point, you can come forward and go back. If you want to tell something, you can lean. This is the posture. But you can't always speak like this, only to Vijayalakshmi, right? So to speak to the audience, you must have a position where you can say you can turn this way. One just turn. Your posture should be in like one shift. You can take the roles of two people, right? Mono-active. Suppose I am Ram. Now I am speaking for Shyam. Ram, Shyam. People can understand who is this person. So you are fixing a character in the podium or on the dais by just shifting your leg. Just, this is Ram, this is Shyam. Easily you can do this. So posture is very important. While you are doing the posture, your hands should be at the side. Now say why? It's so easy to bring back. Where should your hand be?
Actually, the point which you just said like that, actually I was watching a video on Toastmasters Championship, and there was a man who gave a speech on two different people, and from very different countries coming to Melbourne, Australia to find some gold. So he used that very same method. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can also take
podium.
see, when you are speaking in a bigger audience, bigger stadium, you can't just stand there and do it. It looks very
And
funny.
everybody
So one
thought
step
that
this side for one character, one step that side. And I'll come to the hand gestures now. When you have your hands here, and if you do not know what to do with your hands, what is the best thing that you can do while speaking?
Just move it around a little bit. Move it around a little bit. Just,
No, when you do not know what to do,
just leave it there. Leave it there.
as Cynical said, if you do not know what to do with your hands when you're speaking, it's better that you put them and don't speak. Another point? When you do not know what to do with your hands when you're speaking, better keep shut. Right? Because hands play a lot of role when you're speaking. I think there was a comment from the evaluator that you use gestures. See, when you use gestures, the message gets enhanced. Right? So what are the gestures that we can learn today? I have three for you, if not many. One is descriptive gestures. When you're using your hand gestures, you can use it. It was round, it was square, it was tall, right? Short, fat, right? These are descriptive gestures. Then we'll look into what is suggestive gestures. What is suggestive?
Suggest
Someone. Like, please go out. Right? I'm using my hand to say, please go out.
Or maybe you can say, I suggest that you do this.
Don't even say suggest. Go out. That's why we are using gestures to cut short the words. Right? Instead of writing and reading it out, When you're speaking and showing all this, the message is conveyed, right? Go out, some will take come in. When no one wants to see you, the face also acts here, see? Not to be heard, please come without sound, right? Got it? So these are the things suggestive. But you should follow this. Yes?
Suggestive gestures can be given for people who can't speak.
That is the reason. Without speaking, what you can do with your hand is what we are talking about. Okay? Cut the words, add this word. Someone, come in. What is the point in saying come in? When you can just say like this. Cut the word come in. Then go on with the message what you want to do. Right? Now, what is the, we'll look at the don'ts also. When you say please come to my left, your left, please come to my left. If you say please come to my left, what will the audience think about it? He does not even know his left. Why should I follow his speech? Right? Will you feel or not? So you must be very careful when you're using your gestures. When you say come to my left, it should be the left. It should not be right. Instead of showing go out to the door, you will show go out. Through what? Window, is it? So you must be very careful when you're telling something. Even the gestures. Now, there is one more gesture that you have to learn. Emphatic gesture. What is emphatic? Which conveys strong message, right? It shows that you are enforcing it, right? I want it right now. You are telling, I want it right. Without even telling. Okay? I demand an answer. Right? I demand an answer. Stop. Right? Stop. You got the point? These are the emphatic gestures. Can we recap what we learned? One is?
Descriptive gestures.
Descriptive gestures.
What do we do with that?
It's the right side, shape, direction, emphatic gestures.
Suggestive.
Now stop it. Right? When I tell you it words and
Composition of speech.
posture,
Posture.
what will this do? It will help body movements. You know, how to move. Yeah. You know, now I also missed out one thing. I didn't know this is so close. What happened when I wanted to go back, I was about to fall, right? As a speaker, you should know where things are kept. You should know if I take 2 steps back, there is a nectar. You should not fumble there. That will create a bad impression on you as a speaker, the audience here. So when you're standing here, you should know I can move only 2 feet to only 1 meter. Sometimes you may come forward to speak and you want to go to the lectern, you must know how to go back without showing the back. When you show your back, it's an insult to the audience. Why? You are not connected to the audience. When I say connected, why? That is what I wanted. You know, in body language, eye contact is very, very important. When you're speaking, if you just speak above the head, not seeing anyone, what will other think? The speaker is just downloading and giving me the message. Right? Just downloading. We don't want downloaded message. We want an one-on-one message, 1-on-5 message. I should speak to 5 of you in a quick time. That doesn't mean that you have to roll your eyes like this to see everyone, right? It makes bad impression. 1 point to her, choose someone there, go back there, someone here, next here. So you must choose in random. If you have an audience like this, if you just go like this, then come back like this. Someone in the audience will say, he will not come back to me until he is there. That is called oscillating fan. You know the fan comes like this, goes like this, then again it goes like this. Got it? Yeah. You should not look at audience like that. You must take the audience by surprise by just talking to her one point, then moving to her, someone there, someone here, picking in random. Right? That doesn't mean you must go straight like this. just what you're telling, just look at, and you will be supported if she likes that by nodding. She will also agree with you. That will build your confidence. Right? When someone is telling, I am not agreeing with you, you know there is someone in the audience who is not agreeing. Avoid that person, because if you don't avoid, if you go back to her, she will say again no. Then you will be put off as a speaker. You must know how to manage your speaking time and come out and then talk to her and say why you didn't like it. Rather than why you didn't like, stop the speech and why you didn't like it. As a speaker, complete your speech, then go back, then speak to her and find out why she did not like it. Right? So why is eye contact important? It builds a bond between the audience and the speaker. If someone likes your speech, they become closer to you. They will not forget you. And you will not forget the person in the audience who was nodding. And you will definitely not forget the person who was saying no to you in this speech. Right? So it's important to have an eye contact. Can I have a clap for that? So I'll give a small demo speech where you will tell me what was good, what did I have all this that I said now, right, in my speech.